lovelies, I'm Angela and this is Parisienne Farmgirl. Welcome to my Everyday Château. What feels like my chaotic Everyday Château. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm trying to get out the door, and so I'm feeling a little pressure because, there's people to get situated and end of the school year stuff to get situated and food and clothing and packing, and I had some requests from you to talk about what I'm bringing this time. So I'm going to share with you maybe a couple of my outfits and just what I bring when I'm traveling to France, and pretty much have it down by this point because I'm going every 6 months and it feels like I'm landing and then just getting ready for the next trip. So we're going to start with this. I treated myself to a new makeup bag, which felt like a really big deal. It's been quite a few years since I purchased a new travel bag, and they get all like gungy and gross on the inside, and so this one is nice and clean. So let's get this packed up with what I'm going to bring to France from my dressing table. I will have to eventually move all of this to a little Ziploc bag, but for now, for the next few days, I'm just going to live out of this so I know that it's done. So I'm bringing my favorite lip glosses, and let's see, my eyeshadow that you saw me talk about a few days ago, concealer, what else? Blush, or let's see, foundation, blush. What is this? This is powder. This is blush. Mascara. This is the mascara that I didn't include in the makeup vanity tour a few weeks ago. So I shared with you this one, which I just got a new one of. But right after I filmed, my daughter introduced me to this, and I'm crazy about it. So I'm going to bring that for sure. And I'm a few days early here, but at least I know that it's done, and I will just live out of this for the next couple days. Eyebrow pencil, lip liner, what else should we bring here? Eyeliner, maybe an eyeshadow brush, a derma blade. I think that might just be about it. Maybe I'll bring my little favorite eyeshadow that I told you about. How about some zit cream? How about some Caudalie zit cream, just in case? And liquid eyeliner. Why not? Actually, I need a new liquid eyeliner. I'll wait till I get there. I'll buy one when I'm there. How about red lip liner, just in case? And of course, my favorite red blush. That should do it. So again, all of that will get transferred to the little 1 quart bag that you need to carry things in, and I'll pack that right in here. Do not look at my nails. I will be giving myself a manicure on Sunday night before I head out. Not really that much, but I try not to bring too much because I do buy things like skincare and makeup when I'm there. That's mostly because I'm going twice a year now. That's where I am restocking, if you will. So I don't want to bring that much. Plus, it makes my carry-on bag way too much, and I think I need to keep it under 25 pounds for Air France, which might be a bit of a problem with my laptop. So we'll see. And now I'll take you to the guest bedroom where I've been making my little piles for the last couple weeks and show you what I have going on over there. This is the guest bedroom, and I feel really blessed to have this space because the weeks before I leave, about 10 days before I leave or so, I can just start thinking of something and setting it on the guest bed. As long as the cat doesn't lay on it, then we're good. But I brought the ironing board in here from the bathroom, and it's just sort of a space where I can have all my thoughts out in front of me. That really helps me prepare and not forget anything. Now, I've packed my makeup. The next thing I always bring with me are some first aid supplies. So nothing crazy, just a few things. The floor is creaky. Nothing crazy, just a few things to have on hand in case of an emergency or, whatever. So a little tiny travel pair of tweezers, of course, for brows, splinters, whatever. I bring, this is Correctex, and it's like Neosporin, only it's really, really good, and it doesn't kill the good bacteria on the wound, just the bad bacteria, so I like to have that on hand. I do bring eye drops. I don't normally wear eye drops, but I do bring them with me because I always end up looking so tired that first couple days and don't like to walk around with like bloodshot eyes. So bring some eye drops. What else do I have here? blister band-aids. I am a huge advocate of blister band-aids. I tell my guests, bring them, use them, and use them preemptively. So I take the little ones, and it's not very sexy, but I wrap my little toe. The minute I get there, I do a preemptive wrapping of the toe so that I don't get blisters, because no matter how much I walk here or how broken in my shoes are, never fails. So I've learned. I have a really terrible story I could tell you. Trust me, I learned the hard way. I bring my blister band-aids and I use them before I need them. I bring some band-aids. Of course, I bring some Advil. I also bring a tiny little super glue or nail glue in case I were to get a deep cut that needed a stitch, and I would just rather glue it because that's more my style than going in and spending half a day in a hospital, you know, on a trip. So I bring nail glue, and I have some, what else do I have? I have some really big bandages that I bring, but I just try to be prepared just a little bit, and I keep all of that in my makeup bag. And of course, I'm bringing my skincare in the little quart baggies that we're allowed to bring all of our products in. I try to bring as little as I need because of the weight restrictions or the weight limitations on the carry-on, because I do bring my cosmetic bag on the carry-on, because I think I told you a few weeks ago that when we're coming across the channel, I do go into the bathroom and just get freshened up, and I want to have all that with me. You know, if my bags got lost or something, I would not want my makeup and stuff to be lost. That being said, I don't bring everything, because when I go to France is when I do stock up on things like makeup and skincare. So if there's something I don't bring with me, then I just buy a few and take it on home for the rest of the year. So I'm going to bring this, but then I did find one at we have an upscale resale shop around here, and I found this beautiful bright green Ralph Lauren raincoat, which is really important in Paris in the spring. I love Paris when it drizzles. It's bright green, and it has sort of let's see, like a tapered bottom. The back hangs longer than the front, and I think it's really stylish. As far as what I'm wearing, I don't know. I wear the same thing all the time. Oh boy, let's see. What am I going to do here? I'm going to show you some things. So I did buy a new jacket. I have a jacket from my last trip, and it's really cute. This, it's really sweet. It's a short trench coat, and it's from last fall when I think like shorter coats were trending, whatever, but it is camel colored and it is a trench style, and I think that's going to stay no matter what. Maybe this seems like overkill. My uniform when I'm there is jeans and a white blouse, trousers and a white blouse. That's my favorite. And I can tuck the blouse in, I can tie it in a knot, I can wear it with a blazer without. And so I've got my blouses. I've got 4 here. I actually think I'm bringing 6. Be nice in the comments. My favorite, so my uniform is a Banana Republic fitted blouse. I love them. They've got the darts in the back, and this is what I'm wearing most of the time. I did get a silk one. I have another silk one from Lily Silk, and really I have 4 of these. 4 of the Banana Republic blouses. I am staying for 2 weeks. I don't think I'm gonna have time to go to the laundromat, nor do I really want to send laundry out with the hotel. I might have to. I don't want to, because I don't want to give all my particular instructions, like, please, you know, wash these jeans on cold water, don't dry them, I don't want things to shrink, whatever. So I'm just gonna bring a bunch of blouses, and some of them are older than others. If they get a big wine spill on them or vinaigrette or something, then I'll leave it. And I won't have to bring it home, because some of them are older, some of them are not brand new. That's my basic uniform, is a white blouse. Now, because there are so many temperature variations at this particular destination, Paris, and we talk about this on the calls with my guests, is be ready for big temperature fluctuations. So it can be 68 and really warm in the sun outside, and then it can be very cool in the evenings, or it can be cool outside, but it can feel like 150 degrees down in the metro. So I do wear a lot of blazers. I do wear a lot of sleeveless. So white blouses and sleeveless are what I go to. So I've got this pretty little thing here. I have a fun one, which is a little bit dressier for the evening. This is where those stick-on bras would come in handy. A lot of navy blue, mostly green, red, navy blue. Those are my colors. I'm kind of boring that way. And a big variety. So I have clothing from Target. These are the trousers to a great suit that I bought last year. And they had this, I guess what they thought was stylish. They had like a built-in boxer short, which I know, one of the designers was showing about 2 years ago, but no, that's not very current, and I don't need boxers built into my pants. So I just cut them out. I'm gonna do a little bit better of a job. And I went ahead and bought them because they're a great fit and really classic. Navy blue pinstripe. I have the matching blazer. So a lot of what I wear is this crazy combination of Target and then resale designer or resale thrifted. I have a beautiful Hermes scarf that I bought at a resale shop here, and I wear it with Target clothing. But that's the gist of everything. Navy red, green, white, lots of blouses, lots of sleeveless with blazers, so I can sort of accommodate those temperature fluctuations. And of course, some dresses for special occasions. Switching things up for some of this video because it's so much easier to show you outfits vertically than it is horizontally. Horizontally, I have to walk way far away and it's just a little weird. So speaking of sleeveless, I ordered a few of these off of Amazon. No, not off of Amazon, off of an Instagram ad actually. And they have a built-in bra, and I got one navy, one red, and two white, of course. This is the blazer that I found on Banana Republic outlet, which is where I get a lot of my clothing. So I'm going to stand back here so you can see that. Actually, let me just adjust the camera for you. This is a really basic outfit. This is something that I would wear all the time. I have worn all the time in Paris. Just a navy blue blazer, duh, because I love navy blue blazers, and a white tank. If it gets really hot, I'm taking the blazer off and I'm tying it around my waist. If not, I'm just gonna wear it. It's tailored, it's nice. This is from Banana Republic outlet, which is where I love to shop if I'm going to buy something new. And so are the jeans. My trick with jeans is that, let's see, these are, how did it work? These are cropped jeans, so they're like capris almost, a little bit longer than capris. They're cropped sort of just above the ankle jean. So I ordered my regular size, and then I ordered a tall. So the regular size I will wear as a cropped jean or with flats, and then I ordered a tall for if I'm going to have heels on and I want a little bit more of a trouser elegant look. So that's something that I always do. I'm 5'4", and if I love a pair of jeans, which I love these jeans, then I will order the tall and I will order one in my normal size. That way I can change my shoe. My purse for Paris is almost always my red leopard crossbody that I got when I was there. So I'm really casual, I'm comfortable, but I'm tailored, and that makes me feel good for when I go into a restaurant or something and I don't want to be in a t-shirt. And I have a nicer purse that I got here at a resale shop that I will wear to our dinners that we have reservations for if we're going to be in a little bit nicer of an environment. But I always wear my bag in front of me for theft purposes, and this is just really handy. I can keep my camera, my phone, obviously, my money, everything right here. I love this purse. I have scoured the internet for another one. I bought this a year and a half ago in Paris. I should have bought two. That is my rule. When you love something, buy two. I should have bought two. The red leopard is sold out all over the internet. Really sad. It comes in other styles, but not this. I wear this almost every day. So yeah, I bought two of the tank tops because I love them. I bought two of the jeans, and that's just how I build my wardrobe. I don't have a ton of variety in my wardrobe. I have duplicates because when something really, really works, the purse just fell to the ground. When something really, really works, go for it. Something I didn't get two of is the belt I'm about to show you. I told you that a lot of the clothing I'm wearing has green. Look at this belt. It's so beautiful. So I found this belt at a local resale shop, and she carries items that are new. And I think she buys some knockoffs to carry that are new, and then she carries those knockoffs with the used designer clothing that she has. And I think this belt is so classy and so lovely. I think it looks great, and it's my green. It's beautiful. If she had two, I would have bought two. She didn't, but I can wear this with all my green blouses that I'm bringing on the trip, and it's just a nice little pop of color. I really, I love a belt. I don't like an empty belt loop. I think it looks much more finished just to wear a belt. Even if it's not the perfect match, I think it's much nicer to wear a belt. Let me show you a few more things. I think pops of color are really important. Since my wardrobe is more subdued in that there's a lot of navy, black, white, green, and red, I do like pops of color. I did find this blazer. It's like screaming 90s. I love it with the shoulder pads. I found this at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago. I was bummed when I got home. I realized that sorry, there's gonna be a lot of mic rustling noise. Let me move my mic for you. That the little buttons weren't gold. I might even make them gold before we go. This is great, super casual, super comfortable. I might wear this on the plane, but it's a little bit too neutral for me. I do like accessories. So then I found this. There we go. Adds a little bit of color, a little bit more interest, and I think it just makes the whole thing, it makes the whole thing more interesting. Of course, I'm gonna pair this with my red shoes, probably my red purse, or maybe my new one. And I've got another really easy outfit. This is got a lot of flexibility. I might wear this on the plane, we'll see. I did just pop the shoes on for you because I wanted you to see them. I don't know if you can see them way back there. They're cute, they're a little colorful. They're, for me, with the red necklace, they're borderline matchy-matchy. I don't know, I like to wear red just like it's a woo, surprise shoe, but I might go with a neutral shoe with this. It might just be a little bit too much that I'm trying to coordinate. I don't really like that. It feels a little bit fussy to me. And let me see if I can find something else to share with you. This is the general look. Sleeveless blazer, white blouse blazer, and some dresses. So let's look at one of my favorite dresses that I bring on this trip every time. Before I put the dress on though, this is the jacket that I've found. It's really, I've written about this before. I've talked about this on my podcast. Find a resale shop in an upscale neighborhood that you like and keep an eye on it and build your wardrobe off of really great pieces. This, again, mic noise. It rains in Paris. I gotta have a coat. This jacket, I mean, it's green. It's so lovely. It's got the toggles here so I can cinch it in, you know, as I want. And then my favorite feature though, I like this cut right here. My favorite feature though is the back. It's got like that bustle effect, and then look at, oh, it's kind of hard to see on camera. There, if I go like that, you can tell that it's longer in the back. It's a great look. It has a hood, and I think it will be perfect on drizzly, rainy Paris days. This is one of my trip favorites. This I call my kimono dress. I still have my jeans on underneath, so it's not laying very nice. But I did find this there. I think it's really pretty and it's comfortable. And it's, I think because of its structure, it's really casual. So I just wear this with a flat Mary Jane. If you've watched the Paris videos, you've seen me on the streets of Paris with this dress. I like the cut. I wish I had it in like 4 other patterns. This is navy gold. So I'll wear like a green Mary Jane or a camel colored Mary Jane. And then if I'm going dressier, I can dress it up with an actual gold high heel if I want to. But mostly I'm treating this as a casual dress for during the day because it's really comfortable. The downside is it does flap open. So I typically wear boy shorts when I'm in Paris just for comfort, and I'm never having to pick anything out. And if I'm wearing a skirt, everything's staying in place. If I have a Lexington Avenue moment, I am covered sufficiently, which is wonderful. And I do wear boy shorts. I buy them, a pack of them, you know, online or at TJ Maxx or whatever. So they're not Spanx, like they're not a girdle, but they're just a boy cut short. Really like that. The problem is when you're coming out of the metro, the wind can get really gusty and your skirt will fly up. Diana's seamstresses used to sew coins into the hem of her skirts. I haven't gone that far yet, but I do need to figure out a solution for my skirts because I'm forever coming up out of the metro trying to keep everything in place. This is, this can go into evening, but I just wear this during the day. I think it's fantastic. Just throw my purse on and go. This dress, I'll stand back so you can see it. My daughters went out shopping one day, so we went as a family to France a year and a half ago. And my daughters went out shopping one day and they texted me and they said, I can't tell if I have a hair over my face or if it's a crack on my phone screen. It's a crack on my phone screen. They said, Mom, we found a dress. This is a mom dress. You gotta come to this store. So I met up with them and they nailed it. They know their mom so well. I think this dress is completely giving Jean Harlow. It reminds me of something Jean Harlow would wear. Again, cut, stand back. I usually just wear it with a little low black heel. If I had this dress in 7 different colors and 7 different patterns, if I found a seamstress in the area that could mock this dress up for me, I would freak out. I love it. I know I say that about everything, but it's not to lower the level. Like if I love something, I love it. And that's typically what I'm buying, whether it's my mascara or my lipstick. I'm never like, should I? If I get it, it's because I love it. Now what I'm gonna do with this, because it's neutral, is I'm gonna add some color. I've had these forever, and these are my earrings of choice with this necklace because I like a pop of color. You've seen me wear it before on the trip. These are my earrings. This is my dress. This is what I wear on the boat cruise with my guests. So I do take them on a dinner cruise, and it sounds a little cheesy. It's actually a wonderful experience. It's a nice big meal, live entertainment, and just a spectacular encounter with the Eiffel Tower at the end of the cruise. And then those that are more adventurous go with me to the jazz club for the rest of the evening. And that's because the next flea market the next morning doesn't start until late, so we can all sleep in and shake it off. We've had a great night, and then we hit the big flea market at Saint-Ouen. This is my dress. This is my Jean Harlow dress. My daughters picked it out. Perfect. If you want to see more, you have 2 choices. Of course, you can come to Paris with me next spring. Next April is the next trip that we're planning. Please email me, Angela@ParisienneFarmgirl.com. Let me know if you want to be on a waiting list for that. Or you can tune into my Paris recap videos. So I'm headed out for a few weeks. I'm going to meet 17 of you, and then I will be back to share with you all our fabulous adventures. Thank you to the suggestion for sharing with you a what I'm packing video. I hope you learned some tricks and some ideas for the next time you're flying international. That's what I'm wearing. You'll have to see the rest of it in the new videos. I will see you all again very soon. À bientôt.